Come with me, if you will, on a quiet journey. Let us leave the ground behind. We shall rise slowly, gently into the warm air above southern India. Below us, a remarkable city begins to unfold. This is Tiruchirappalli, or Trichy, as it is affectionately known. From this vantage point, high above the hustle and bustle, the world transforms. The sounds of daily life fade into a soft murmur. What emerges is a vista of extraordinary beauty and profound peace. We are floating now, suspended between the vast blue sky and the intricate details of a city that has thrived for centuries. It is a place where history is not confined to museums, but is etched into the very landscape itself. Look down now, and you will see that Tiruchirappalli rests upon a bed of vibrant green. It is a landscape that looks like an immense hand-stitched quilt. Patches of emerald rice paddies glisten in the sunlight. Their brilliant green is almost luminous. These fields are interspersed with the deeper, richer greens of coconut groves and banana plantations. Their fronds sway gently in the breeze, creating a subtle, hypnotic motion across the land. It is a testament to the fertility of this region, nourished by the life-giving waters of the river. The geometry of agriculture is laid bare, a beautiful pattern of human cultivation working in harmony with nature's bounty. Amongst these shades of green you will notice glints of gold. These are the fields of ripening grain catching the sun's rays. They look like scattered coins upon the verdant cloth. The landscape is not a uniform green, but a complex and varied tapestry. Small villages are nestled within this greenery, their terracotta-tiled roofs adding a warm, earthy hue to the palette. Now, let your eyes follow the shimmering ribbon of water that winds its way through this landscape. This is the mighty Kaveri River, the lifeblood of the entire region. From our aerial perch, it appears as a great silver serpent, gliding gracefully across the plains. Its surface reflects the vast open sky, sometimes a brilliant blue, sometimes a soft pearly gray. The river is not a straight line, but a meandering, sinuous presence. It curves and bends, embracing the land it nourishes. Along its banks, the vegetation is at its most lush, a deep, vibrant green that marks the river's path like a stroke of a painter's brush. The Kaveri is more than just a body of water. It is a central character in the story of this city. As it approaches Tiruchirappalli, it splits, forming the island of Sri Rangam. From above, this is a remarkable sight. The river divides to cradle this sacred piece of land, before its two arms rejoin further downstream. We can see small round boats known as coracles, looking like dark water beetles drifting on its surface. Observe the bridges that span the Kaveri's breadth. They are feats of engineering that seem almost delicate from this height. They are the stitches that connect the different parts of the city, allowing the flow of modern life to cross the ancient waterway. Now turn your gaze towards the heart of the city. There, rising abruptly from the flat plains, is a sight that commands immediate attention. It is a colossal outcrop of ancient rock, a geological marvel that has stood for billions of years. This is the rock fort. It juts out of the earth like a great stone sentinel, watching over the city that has grown up around its base. Its rugged, weathered slopes tell a story of immense geological time, a history far older than any human settlement. From our aerial perspective, we can truly appreciate its scale and its dramatic, isolated presence in the landscape. It is the city's most iconic and unyielding feature. Clinging to the sides of this ancient rock are man-made structures that seem to defy gravity. The most prominent of these is the Uki Piliyar Temple, perched right at the very summit. It appears as a small, ornate crown on the head of a giant. The climb to this temple is a pilgrimage in itself, a journey up hundreds of steps carved into the rock face. From our vantage point, we can see the faint line of these steps winding their way up the steep incline. Further down the rock's flank, another temple is nestled into a cavern. Around the base of the fort, a bustling market and a large water tank known as the Tepakulam create a vibrant scene. The tank appears as a perfect shimmering rectangle of water, reflecting the sky and the imposing rock that towers beside it. Let us now drift over to the island formed by the Kaveri's gentle embrace. Here, nestled amongst the trees, lies one of the most magnificent temple complexes on earth. This is the Sri Ranganathaswamy Temple at Sri Rangam. From the air, its sheer scale is almost incomprehensible. It's not a single building, but really a city within a city. It is composed of 7 concentric enclosure walls with 21 towering gopurams. These temple towers, adorned with a multitude of colorful sculptures, rise towards the sky like ornate tiered cakes. They are, beacons of faith, visible for miles around. The layout of the temple is a masterpiece of sacred geometry. The 7 enclosures, known as prakarams, are said to represent the 7 chakras, or energy centers, of the human body. As we look down upon this vast mandala, we can see the pattern clearly. The outermost walls enclose a bustling town with streets, houses, and shops. As you move towards the center, each enclosure becomes progressively more sacred, more serene. The innermost sanctum, containing the main deity, is topped with a golden vimana, a roof that glints and flashes in the sunlight, a brilliant focal point in the heart of the complex. Let us now float over the main urban expanse of Tiruchirappalli. From this height, the city reveals itself as a fascinating mosaic of rooftops. It's really interesting, because it's a place where different eras of history sit side by side, creating a rich and varied architectural texture. In the older parts of the city, especially around the rock fort, the rooftops are a charming jumble. Terracotta tiles, weathered to a deep, earthy red, cover a dense network of low-slung buildings. These are interspersed with flat concrete roofs, often used as outdoor living spaces for sleeping, drying clothes, or growing plants in pots. The streets below are narrow and winding, following ancient pathways. In contrast, other areas of the city showcase a more modern, orderly pattern. Here the rooftops are more uniform. We can see the neat grids of planned residential colonies, with their identical houses and small gardens. Wider, straighter avenues cut through these neighborhoods, designed for the flow of modern traffic. If you look closer at this urban tapestry, you'll see countless details of daily life. Satellite dishes sprout from rooftops like metallic mushrooms, connecting these homes to the wider world. Brightly colored water tanks in shades of blue, black, and yellow are a ubiquitous feature, dotting the cityscape like scattered jewels. This mosaic of old and new is not a clash of styles, but a harmonious blend. From our serene vantage point, the ceaseless energy of Tiruchirappalli is transformed into a silent, mesmerizing ballet. The city's pulse can be seen in the constant flow of movement along its arteries. The main roads and roundabouts are rivers of activity. Buses painted in bright blues and reds look like lumbering beetles navigating the currents. They're followed by swarms of smaller, buzzing insects, the auto-rickshaws with their yellow and black livery. Countless motorcycles and scooters weave through the traffic, their riders appearing as tiny, determined figures. Let us zoom in on the city's markets. These are hives of human interaction. From above, places like the Gandhi market are a riot of color and texture. We can see the vibrant hues of fresh produce laid out on stalls, the brilliant red of tomatoes, the deep green of chilies, the bright yellow of lemons. Observe the open spaces, the maidans and parks. Here, the city's rhythm slows down. We can see groups of children playing cricket, their small, white-clad figures scattered across a dusty field. Even the railway lines offer a glimpse into the city's pulse. We might be lucky enough to see a train pulling into or out of the Trichy Junction. It appears as a long, segmented creature, moving with purpose along its iron tracks. This constant circulation of people and goods is what keeps the city alive and dynamic. To see it all at once is to appreciate the incredible collective energy of human life. As the day begins to draw to a close, a magical transformation takes place. The sun, now low in the sky, bathes Tiruchirappalli in a warm golden light. This is the golden hour, and from our aerial viewpoint, it is a spectacle of breathtaking beauty. The light is soft and forgiving. It smooths over the hard edges of the city and casts long, dramatic shadows that stretch across the landscape. The entire scene is imbued with a sense of warmth, nostalgia, and profound peace. The colors become richer and deeper. The green of the paddy fields takes on a golden hue, and the waters of the Kaveri shimmer like molten gold. During this time, the city's landmarks are at their most majestic. The ancient stone of the rock fort seems to glow from within, absorbing the last rays of the sun. Its texture and ruggedness are highlighted by the oblique light, making it appear even more imposing and venerable. The temple gopurams, especially the golden roof of the Sri Rangam sanctum, catch the light and blaze with a fiery intensity. They become beacons of burnished gold, standing out against the deepening blue of the evening sky. It's really a moment of pure, ethereal beauty, when the man-made and the natural come together in perfect harmony. The city itself seems to slow down, to take a collective breath. The frantic energy of the day begins to subside. As we watch the sun dip below the horizon, the colors of the sky put on a final, spectacular show. Hues of orange, pink, and purple streak across the western sky, reflected in the still waters of the river and temple tanks. For a few precious moments, the entire world seems to be on fire with this gentle, beautiful light. Our journey through the skies above Tiruchirappalli is now coming to an end. Let us begin our gentle descent, carrying with us the images and feelings of the past few moments. The vast panorama of green fields, the sinuous grace of the river, the steadfast presence of the rock, and the intricate beauty of the temples. These are not just fleeting pictures, but impressions that can settle deep within our minds. The peace and tranquility we felt while floating high above the world need not vanish as our feet touch the ground. For the beauty of Tiruchirappalli, seen from the heavens, is not just a spectacle to be observed, but a state of mind to be cultivated, a lingering peace that can stay with us long after our journey is over.